UPN 13 San Diego, it's time for you. Judge Mathis, next on UPN 13 San Diego.
Now on Judge Mathis, Almighty Mariah.
I'm a religious Mariah Carey fan.
Mariah got a church now? I'm a big fan, too. Hero, that's my favorite song.
And the Mighty Giant.
He's security.
Correct. Halfway through the show, about 4 other security guards just grabbed me, and they passed me to him and slammed me on the ground, and my face hit the ground.
You shake him violently, a 90-pound weakling, if you will.
Now on Judge Mathis.
Troubled kids, I was one. Gangs, jail, I was there. Second chances, I got one. Went to law school, became a lawyer, and then a judge. Now, I get to give second chances. In my courtroom, the disputes are real, the cases are real. It's time for hard decisions and tough love. Justice that makes a difference. That's what I'm about.
Plaintiff Darcy Hudson says her son James is Mariah Carey's biggest fan and has appeared in her music videos. Darcy is suing a security guard who she claims beat her son up when he tried to give the pop singing sensation a bouquet of flowers during her concert. Defendant Philip Richardson says he had 3 run-ins with the fanatical Mariah follower before he felt forced to evict him from the concert for blatantly breaking the rules. But Philip denies causing James's injuries.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
All right. Explain to me what happened at this concert.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm a religious Mariah Carey fan. I'm just crazy about her since I was young. Had more to do with just, you know, her beauty and everything.
Mariah got a church now?
Well, I'm sorry? Yeah, well, you know, religious, you know, following and everything like that, everything, yeah. Okay. So, just,
yeah,
it was more
she got a church now, because them dresses are getting a little too short, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was going to one of her concerts. I'd spent all this money preparing for a sign, because I want to be noticed. I've been in music videos with her, an extra in a music video.
How'd you pull that off?
Just huge. I'm in the fan club and everything, so I just got signed up, and I met her before in L.A., and I got her name tattooed on my back even. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm just crazy about her.
You're a member of the church.
Yeah, I'm a member of the church.
So that's what you want to call it. All right.
Correct. So, I'm preparing this big sign to make for. I spent like $50 on this sign. Spent like weeks, and I even researched the venue information and rules to see if you were able to bring signs into the venue. Okay. And it says that I was able to.
Go ahead.
So we brought the sign.
I'm a big fan, too. Yeah, I love Mariah Carey. Hero, that's my favorite song.
Right? Yeah, there's no reason.
I had that sang at my investiture when I was elected judge. A hero lies in you.
Correct.
Right? Isn't that
correct? That's what she said.
There you go. Big fan, too.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
You already know what's going on. So, basically, we had brought the sign, and Philip had told me when I was bringing the sign into the concert that he said, no, you can't bring any signs. And I was like, you know, I researched the... Yes,
particular gentleman, he's security.
Correct. He was security. I did put the sign away after he was going on about it.
Did you leave it outside of the auditorium?
Yes, I did. No, I left it outside the venue. I left it outside of the venue, and when I went back...
He tried to sneak it in through the fence.
Tried to, but did he?
No.
No, he didn't get it in because we were
so he left it out. You went and took your seat.
Correct. Several times he kept coming up, and I was in the audience. I came out to the aisle a little bit, you know, so I wouldn't move.
They do that at concerts all the time.
Right, and I'm dancing or whatever with a couple of my friends, and he came over and he was like, take your little punk ass, you know, over, get back in your seat. Mariah was saying, she said, I'd like to dedicate this song. I had a bouquet of flowers as well. They did allow me to bring those in. Okay. And I said, she said, I'd like to dedicate this song, Always Be My Baby, to everybody who brought signs. And I was kind of angry. I was like, you know what? He gave me a hard time coming in. And so I took my flowers, I went down, and where everybody else was kind of standing, and, you know, when she was singing. So she came really close, and I was jumping up and down with my flowers. And about 4 other security guards just grabbed me. Like 4 of them just grabbed me, and I was like, didn't even know what was going on, and they passed me to him. And so the next thing I knew, I was in his arms, and he had his arms around my neck, chokehold, in a chokehold. Yes, it is. Grabbing me, drugged me up like 8 flights of stairs. It's a concrete venue.
I have witness statements that you did.
Your Honor, it's a concrete venue, and as he's dragging me, other security members as well were like, you know, what are you doing to him? Leave him. What the hell are you doing to him?
Let me let him speak, sir.
Well, let's get to the, I'll skip ahead and go to the incident where he was dancing in the aisles. Basically, I just happened to come to me and say, these 3 people might be in the wrong seat. When I approached them, you know, I asked politely, I said, could I see you guys' ticket? The 2 ladies that were with him, they showed me their tickets, no problem. But when it came to him, I said, sir, could I see your ticket? He ignored me. So
Bottom line, was he in the wrong seat?
No, he wasn't in the wrong seat,
Gotcha.
but the 2 ladies with him.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I noticed a couple of my security guards, and plus the tour security himself, who happened to be there, dealing with a guest. So, you know, I walk over, and it just happened to be him. You know, that's all it is.
And then what? And then what happened from there?
You know, and, the tour security guy pretty much was trying to get him back to his seat and get him up the stairs, and his whole attitude was he was just going to be defiant.
What'd you do, sir?
Well, I told him right then and there, I said, you're going to be evicted for the night. Could you come with me?
And what did he say?
Well, he didn't want to go. You know, I was walking him up the stairs. I grabbed his arm.
You walking him, you just holding hands? Or
no,
how
I grabbed his arm. I had him by the arm, and he told me to let him go, and I informed him then. I said, well, the only reason I'm going to hold you is for you don't run away and try to disappear into the crowd. He just decided he wasn't going to go. He started flailing around, turning on me, pushing back on me.
I didn't get a chance. You grabbed me.
He said he was trying to come out that headlock.
Yeah, he grabbed me. He did not tell me to go. He said,
He said he was trying to breathe.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I did not put him in a headlock.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I have
Yes, we have
pictures of Mark's
Does your witness want to speak, sir? Can he help with your story? Come on up, sir. State your name.
Craig Collier.
What do you want to tell me?
This gentleman here was told like 4 or 5 times that either he'd have to pass his flowers off so they can be placed on the side of the stage,
not once.
or just go back and not be able to, you know, not be able to give them to her.
Now, my question to you is, was he the only one to escort him out?
No, I was behind him.
Just you?
Yes.
No, he wasn't. No, he was not.
So when he became unruly and trying to break away, what did you do?
I just basically followed behind him. I was actually a couple steps
You
behind.
didn't have to help restraining?
No, not at that point.
All right. Sir, do you have any evidence of injuries you
Yes,
suffered?
definitely. We have pictures.
Let me see them.
Your Honor, the marks and things from my
Let me look
face.
at these pictures. Yeah, the marks. What about them?
They're from when he finally did drag me up. I was about to pass out. He had his thumb in my neck the entire time.
What's this on your face?
Yes, he grabbed my
What happened
arms.
to
He
your
told me to
face?
sit
What?
down. He told me to sit down, and
Your
he
Honor?
grabbed my arms
No,
before he
Your Honor.
could, and he went and slammed me on the ground, and my
That
face
wasn't me.
hit the ground like that.
The doctor
wasn't me that did
scraped
that, sir.
cement out
Yes,
of
he
his
did.
face.
You
And then
never
right
saw
when he was
this
done-
bruise on his face, sir?
I've seen
Right
it,
when
but
he was
I did
done,
not cause
You've
that
seen
bruise.
it?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I
When
didn't
did you
cause
see it?
I've seen it after when the cops slammed him
Yes,
down
you
to the
did. No,
ground.
you slammed me on the ground and
Oh,
had
the
them come
police
over here.
slammed
You're
you.
The
lying.
police did this.
Pretty much said, we want your ID. You need to give it to us. And he refused again, and that's when they went over and grabbed him, slammed him down to the ground, and he started fighting with, well, first it was only one cop, and he started fighting with him, and that's when 3 others jumped in just to hold him down to handcuff him.
Your Honor, that's
I
not
have-
true
Your
at
Honor, I
all.
have
He is the one that did it. They never
proving
asked for my
that
ID,
Mr.
ever at all.
Richardson.
And coming up,
So you all have broken each other's windshield, or is this the same car?
Well, actually,
Allegedly. You allege he broke your windshield,
yes.
and he alleges she broke your windshield.
Yes.
So both of y'all walked here.
Go in.
security guard Philip Richardson is accused of beating up an aspiring pop star at a Mariah Carey concert.
Let's see your statement.
That
Mr.
Who are
Richardson.
these
lie.
people?
This one is Valerie.
The other one is her sister, and the other one is a couple that has
Just
seen exactly what
people
happened.
saw
An independent couple, did you know them?
No, they were at the
Which
concert.
one, which
It's
letter is that?
Yolanda.
What are their names?
Yolanda.
Yolanda.
All right, I see
Correct.
it. What
Your Honor,
damages did you suffer,
they
sir? What
suffered
evidence
me-
of damages?
I lost.
Other than the
Medical
picture.
bills. I have
Right,
medical
correct.
bills.
We have
bills,
medical-
let me have them.
Those are
And
just
lost
some of
what?
them.
Wages for
Correct.
what?
Well, I lost 5 days work wages as well. I missed a photo shoot.
Photo shoot for
$1,000.
what?
Yes, for an album cover.
He's
For
a
which
upcoming
album
pop
Album
artist.
cover.
You're what?
I'm an upcoming artist, and I'm having an album coming out in January.
Okay.
So I missed my photo shoot
Do
for
you have
that.
any evidence of that?
No, sir.
No, I don't have the receipt on that. May I say one more thing? He's saying my son's mouthy and everything. My son just received a proclamation from the mayor of our city, and he's in the newspaper with our city.
For what?
You know,
For doing what?
outstanding youth, an article.
Good.
Right.
And I have
Congratulations.
it
Let me
right
see
here.
it.
I have it right here. No.
That is.
You say out of all the thugs at the concert, they're going to pick the
Yeah,
young man that's
he's-
being honored by the mayor.
No, but I'm just saying that his
To carry him
credibility
out.
tell me that I was not,
Gotcha.
I was doing everything that he said I was is incorrect. I was
Gotcha.
just trying to do whatever he told me so that he would stop.
Yeah, there's a picture with him and
The mayor, yes.
that's right.
And there's a big article about his upcoming album on January 3rd.
There's the proof in there. There's the upcoming album.
Yeah, the
in there.
upcoming album. The proof
Okay,
is
that you
stated
may
in
have
there.
missed your photo. Okay,
Correct.
all right.
Honor?
Yes.
There is an ongoing investigation with the campus there
Campus police
now.
Of what?
of the incident.
of the incident. I tried to obtain the police report from the campus, and they refused.
Gotcha.
Said I couldn't get it.
I'll be
because
back
of
with
that.
my decision.
Everybody, he's going to sing a couple bars from his new album.
Okay. Say, tell me, can I be the one to brighten up your day? Gotta let you know that if you're mine, I'd be on time, and in my heart you'll always stay. Even though we both have been through things that we know only time can change. If we live another day longer, we will grow a little bit stronger, 'cause I still believe in love.
Very good, very good. Seems like I walked in at the right time. You did a great job based on the crowd response.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, this isn't a jury trial. But good job. I look forward to hearing great things from you in the future.
Thank you.
However, today, you and your mother are suing the defendant for $5,000 for medical bills, the cost of a photo shoot that you missed, which was to be used for your CD cover, pain and suffering as a result of an alleged assault he made against you at a concert. Well, he provided 3 statements, but I'm going to rely on the statement from the party that he did not know. They say that on Friday, my wife and I attended a Mariah Carey concert. During the performance, we noticed a young concert fan in the section to the right of us that seemed to be enjoying himself very much. Then, without warning, an African-American male that was sitting in the same row as the young concert fan grabbed him and picked him up and violently shook him. During this incident, my wife and I could not believe what we had just witnessed. After we gave our statements to the officer, these witnesses say, we noticed the African-American venue security coming towards the scene. At this time, he approached James' mother, and she began to question him why he assaulted her son. He denied her allegations and involvement in the incident. This seemed to aggravate him, and he got closer to her as if to assault her in some way. I believe, sir, you had a vendetta against this young man after your first verbal altercation at the door. You saw where he was sitting, and you were waiting and hoping and praying and looking for a reason to eject him from the concert because you felt you had that authority and you wanted to exercise that authority as so many of these rent-a-cops do at these concerts and at these other venues, think they're real police. Therefore, I find you liable for everything he asked for. $5,000 is his job. Have a good day.
Pop by your pick for number 1.
When Mariah first came up, I said, this girl is going to go beyond where any other artist has ever gone.
Hugely important pop singer. It's like this cloudy voice that just like puts you in.
The soulful sound, or that indescribable tingle you get when she hits the high note.